Pokimane is nothing short from abhorred. In my opinion, she's a horrible human being. Everything always must be about her, everything always must revolve around her, she always needs to be the center of attention, and she always needs to look good. It's absolutely sickening, honestly. And when she does something good, you can bet she's either getting paid to do that, or she is virtue signaling that, and she will milk it until there's absolutely nothing left from it. And this is the newest situation. Pokey, literally a couple of hours ago, tweeted this. I was recently almost blackmailed and wanted to share what happened to me as a precautionary tale. So, first of all, this first sentence, considering I have already watched the video, and we're gonna watch this, by the way, because it's quite hilarious, honestly, how most likely full of lies it is. So this first sentence already is bullshit, because she doesn't know if she's gonna get blackmailed if she does what they want. And she's not sharing this as a precautionary tale. No, she is sharing this to be the center of attention because that's what Pokimane is. I uploaded the story on my TikTok. Way to go, pushing people to your TikTok. Highly recommend, especially for smaller creators. She wants just people to talk about it. So, well, Pokimane, I am doing exactly what you want, Queen. I am gonna talk about it. Be careful what you share online. Honestly, the tweet should have just been be careful what you share online, because these two first sentences are absolute bullshit and absolutely useless. So, what exactly happened? Well, Pokimane shared this video on TikTok, and now we're gonna watch this. And by the way, if you're thinking, she's probably lying about whatever she's gonna say. Yes, this is most likely a 99% chance in the category of stories that didn't actually happen. So let's get into it.
I need to tell you guys a story about how I was almost blackmailed recently, mainly because I don't want anyone else to fall for this really weird influencer scam.
Okay, so here's the first part, right? She says that this is for you. Obviously, she's not an egocentric maniac, so she does this to help people. But then, considering she did this, and look at this. This is the exact next TikTok after she uploaded this.
Commenting this after someone shares a story about how they were almost manipulated into sending nudes. Imagine...
Yeah, exactly. Here is a story for your benefit, for your safety. It's just a precautionary tale. And here, the next exact TikTok is saying, "Oh, woe is me, how I almost got emotionally manipulated into sending nudes. Oh, will someone please think about how much of a victim I am?" If it wasn't the current year, I would say that, wow, way to go there, Queen, way to go. But it is the current year, so this is honestly to be expected.
It all started a couple weeks ago when I got an email from this company called Newai. If you don't know, they make like loungewear, bras, undergarments, things like that. And I actually mentioned them in one of my past videos because I wear their bras all the time, really comfy, love them. And sometimes when you order from a company and you talk about them, since they have your email from the order that you made, they'll email you and just say like, "Oh, thank you for the shout out." And
okay, so first of all, thank you for the shout out. Just because you shout them out never actually happens. It's usually, hey, let's do business now. So that's the first thing. But this video, in my opinion, is 99.9% chance that it is fake, just from the fact that Pokimane is insinuating that she herself is reading her emails, which is 100% most likely bullshit. Even if she has a private email where she orders things from, 100% there's a person who actually goes through that email to check if there's anything work-related, sponsorship-related, or anything like that. The chances that she herself read this email? Zero. It got brought to up by an employee of hers. 100%.
they asked me if I wanted some PR, which, like, if you use the stuff, why not, right? So afterwards, they sent me like this PowerPoint of this new collection that they want to launch, and they said that they just need my measurements and my address, and that they'll send me like 3 custom bras, whatever. However, I was in New York at the time, so I said, hey, can I send you all this stuff in a week when I'm back home? And they said, yeah, that's totally fine. They follow up a few days later when I'm back in LA, and I go to take my measurements, and that's when I look at the email with the diagram they sent me and everything, and I realize that they weren't showing me how to take my measurements. They were asking me to put tape measure around me and send them a photo of my bare chest. No company is going to ask you to send them a photo of your yitties.
So first of all, yitties. Yes, I would also be amused if this wasn't so fucking sad. But it is so fucking sad, so there we go. Anyway, this is completely fucking stupid. First of all, what company does not assume that a woman knows how to make her own measurements? That's one thing. Two, why does she actually look at the diagram given to her how to actually do it? That's what confuses me. Three, how can you actually mistake the fact that they want you to just put the measuring device, it's a ruler called in English, I don't know, to put that about your naked chest and then send them a picture of it? How do you not instantaneously notice that and figure, wait a minute, this sounds stupid? But don't worry, it gets better.
That's when I realized this whole time I've been speaking to a scammer. They made a fake email pretending to be working at the company, and they added the same ending that the company would use, but then they put @hotmail.com, but they were also forwarding me.
So this is actually a pretty smart thing from scammers, because this is what I can. This is a tip how I actually get rid of a lot of scammers when I get contacted through email for promotions and things like that for my other channel. I just look at what's sending me the email. The first thing I do is check if the email is actually real or false. If it ends at Gmail, if it ends at Hotmail or something like that, I instantaneously ignore it, because any company worthwhile is gonna have their own @ because you can kind of get that pretty easily. So that is the first thing. Second of all, if they do have their own @ that is usually going to be, whatever their company name is and how you find them online. I'm going to copy that after the @ For example, let's say it's like xxxcompany@dream.com. I'm going to take that dream, not the .com part, go to Google, and then paste in that dream. Usually it's not going to be dream, or if it is dream, I will paste in Google dream.com, and then I will search the first 2 or 3 pages of Google to see if anything about scams pops up. If it pops up, then I know that I'm not going to go into their address, their base address, because I'm not copying it this bar right here to go to it. I just copy it in Google and see what happens. And if the first link is their actual address, I also do not click that. That is the easiest way to actually get rid of all of those scammers, all of those things, and figure out if something is legitimate or not. Because most of the time, if it's not legitimate, it's gonna fail these simple 2-3 steps.
Fake emails from their fake boss, obviously just editing to pretend like it's a legit.
You can't. Well, you can, if someone ever forwards you a screenshot of an email, it's most likely fake, okay? That's first of all. Second of all, again, she literally doesn't do this. She just saw saw the thought it's the original thing. How can you be this fucking gullible is beyond me. She should know these things already. Pokimane is literally worth multiple millions.
Company email. They made a fake multi-page PowerPoint. And this person had kindly followed up numerous times. The amount of effort they put in is both comical and frightening.
So first of all, I can make easy most likely that PowerPoint presentation was not longer than 5 or 6 slides. I can make it look convincing in roughly 5 minutes about literally any subject that you can ever imagine. Second of all, that's not a frightening amount of effort. This is literally idiot bait. And it's mostly made for people like Pokimane. People who have an extremely high self-esteem about themselves just because they have a lot of money. Because If you don't know who Pokimane was, because I'm pretty sure after checking her YouTube channel just now that there's nothing absolutely left of the Pokimane that began. Pokimane was your gamer girlfriend-ish looking girl on Twitch that did gamer stuff. And now she's completely off to the rat races with her internet e-celebrity type of lifestyle. And oh my god, I'm literally Kim Kardashian. I looked at the first 3 minutes of this video and it already screamed privileged. And privilege is not a word that I commonly use because, you know, it's kind of a garbage thing, a garbage term. But yeah, looking at this video in the first 3 minutes, instantaneously, I could just say privileged and nothing more. It's absolutely insane. In the first 3 minutes, she's, oh, I can't have a normal schedule. Oh, need to make a selfie. Oh, look at me. All these luxurious things that are happening. And by the way, her teeth are fake. Admittedly, I personally think that most likely more than the teeth are fake. And the funny part is when I first watched this video, I was looking at these teeth and I was saying like, well, if she didn't have previously fake teeth, now she visibly has them. And surprise, surprise, literally, look at this. She literally tells us that she got her teeth made a couple of days ago. It's just insanity. And she most likely has had multiple other plastic surgeries. Because, again, she's literally living the wannabe Kim Kardashian influencer, always recognized celebrity type of lifestyle as much as she can. And it's honestly quite sad because, you know, look at this. 300 views, 400k views, 100k views, 200k views. Like, don't get me wrong, that's a lot. But compared to what she had when she actually was milking, you know, the top trends and pretending to be the gamer girlfriend of everyone and shit like that, it's not even close. Look at this. When she was copying the trends, she got 1 million to 2 million views. And then she decided to switch to this lifestyle, which, by the way, is 100% damaging to her psyche. That is without question. If you're not a YouTuber, you do not know the feeling, the absolute devastation that you feel when suddenly your videos are getting noticeably less. Your videos are just getting noticeably less views than they were getting like a month or two prior. It devastates you. So, you know, you can be happy about the fact that Pokimane's mental is going out the shitter.
I don't even want to think about what they would have done if I actually sent them anything. Whether it's extort me for money, blackmail me. Like, if they have my address, it's even worse.
I'm pretty sure I can literally fucking Google and find her address. I would be honestly surprised if you cannot Google and find Pokimane's address. There's absolutely no way. Anyway, she doesn't even know what would actually happen. She's just saying blackmail, extortion, all these big, powerfully fancy sounding words. It's absolutely insane. Oh, and by the way, here's a guy that replies with "don't care." And gets a lot of upvotes. And there's someone who says "we do" and gets less upvotes. And the funny part is, this guy's an absolute simp and shit. Like, admittedly, I think it's a parody account, but still. Kind of hilarious.
That's also why you should always send stuff to a P.O. box. Do not give companies your actual address.
Companies most likely can... Well, companies cannot find your actual address, but yeah. Yeah, most likely she has a P.O. box. That would not be surprising. It's the fact that she almost got scammed by this is insane.
The real crazy part is I told my friend about this, and she told me that her manager fell for one of these scams and made her send certain information and photos and stuff in to someone.
Okay, I actually love this part because she's trying to make her friends sound actually important and shit. Most likely any of her friends that she is referring to are millionaires. But you know, that's just neither here nor there. And the fact is that she's saying this like this. Oh! My friend's manager got baited by this scam. Bruh, and the friend's manager, she literally tells us, the friend's manager forced the girl to do these things and send these things, and they got something, they scammed something out of her, and she's pretending like her friend actually has a say in this. It's not just the manager. It's like the Pokimane thing. She has people working for her, but is she really the boss? I don't know. Again, stories that did not happen. Pokimane did not find this email, and Pokimane did not decide, hey, yeah, I'm gonna do business with them. Some manager, some promotions guy came up to her, found this, and actually almost fell for it.
One who was just lying and scamming them all along. Luckily, it wasn't anything too bad, but still. Please take this as a precautionary tale to really always do your due diligence.
Yes, take this as a precautionary tale, but secretly it's all about her. Like, again, this video.
Commenting this after someone shares a story about how they were almost manipulated into sending nudes.
Manipulated into sending nudes. Oh my god, it's just so fucking repulsive and disgusting. Also, only Pokimane can feel so privileged enough that she can just literally take a random guy and literally call him out on Twitter, and she has how many followers? 6.4 million followers. Oh yeah. Only Pokimane can be privileged enough to just, literally point 6.4 million people to go and hate and most likely send death threats and, bad things like that to this guy right there. Oh, he dared to say something that I disagree with. Oh, he dared to say something that I didn't like. Oh, he dared to say a joke. Fucking destroy him. The absolute levels of entitlement are just... I don't even know on what planet is she, honestly. It's insane. I also checked her Instagram account there. And, it's as you would expect. Just a bunch of fucking pictures taken, like, in special lighting and shit like that. Well, you can see by the banner, I guess, that, yeah. She's all about that e-celeb life. Good luck being Kim Kardashian, Pokimane. Twitch needs you. The only good part about Pokimane is the fact that Twitch is never letting go of her. Because think about it. If Twitch lets go of Pokimane, what's their biggest female, most visible female creator? Amaranth? The girl who got literally forced into Twitch sex slavery, we should call it, by her boyfriend. I mean, husband. I can't. You just can't make this up. The world of celebrities and people who are millionaires is just absolutely fucking wild and repulsive. I love it. I absolutely love it.